Hey, I wanted to dedicate a video talking about source. The fundamental underlying reality of source is that it's divine, it is without gender, it is without ascertainable form. It is pure in its conception. It is the heart of polarity. It's the balancing point in between our references of good and bad. It is concerned with effort, discipline, consistency, your personal joy, how you look at things, how you feel things, and how you hold yourself, and how you present yourself as a human being, as a reflection of its divinity. There are 5 elements. There's earth, wind, water, fire, and ether. Ether is the glue. Without the ether, none of those things can be. The ether is the all-encompassing energy of source. Each element is both conducive and destructive. Fire gives warmth, but can destroy an entire mountain. Water is wet, but you can drown in it. The wind can be gentle, or it can be fierce. The earth sprouts forth all of our food. All of our nourishment comes from earth. But it can rattle and shake and take down an entire civilization. And the same with the ether. It can bring peace, contentment, joy, understanding, or if you're not looking at it in a specific way, it can take all of that away. So in all of that, our thoughts are very important. Maintaining not just a positive mindset, but an energetic one. If you don't think you can do something, and that becomes a pattern, a belief, then you won't be able to do it. Mind over matter. And I'm not saying there's not limitations to anything, but most of those limitations come from our mind. We tell ourselves stories that not only are harmful, but they're just wrong. Each one of us are capable. Whatever we see in this world, we've done. We've allowed, we've greeted with open arms. We put ourselves in positions. Generally, that's karmic, and there's a lesson behind it. Like I know people that have had nothing but horrible relationships their entire life. And it's because they're not learning the thing. The thing is you're not in a relationship with someone else. You're in a relationship with yourself. You've heard Christians talk about, your personal Jesus, your personal Savior. And there is a glimmer of truth in that. Because it really is your personal Savior. And I'm not just talking about Jesus. I'm talking about all of the avatars, all of the Aharats, all of the saints, all of the divine beings that come here to help guide. From Lao Tzu to Buddha to Jesus to Muhammad to Mother Teresa and Gandhi and John Lennon even. These people are sent here to explore themselves and divinity at large. Before getting in a conflict with somebody, we should be looking for the God in their eyes. What is that I need to identify with to get this person out of their ego just long enough for them to hear me and for us to have a real heart-to-heart. And I'm sure every one of you have had those experiences where you just bond with somebody and their energy is just right. And the things they've went through are so similar to yours. And the synchronicities are all there. And you see butterflies every time you think about that person. That is the divine talking to the divine. The problem is we forget who we are when we come here. We agree to all of this, and then we forget everything. Because the reality is we couldn't go through this life remembering all of our past lives, all the pains and sorrows. It would be so overwhelming. So overwhelming. All of the different lives we've led and the pains we've endured and the happinesses that are fleeting that we can't hold on to. We own nothing and we control nothing except ourselves. We control the way we act, react, and respond to any given situation in life. So there is nothing outside of Source. Source is all-encompassing. Everything is divine. Yes, even the bad stuff. When you see the things that are hurtful and painful, you see the things happening in the world, the disasters, the pain, the suffering, that is not outside of the divine either. So you look for the lesson in it. You look for the common thread, which is in those times of need, we can each stand up and help other people. And that's what we should be doing more and more. We shouldn't be reflecting on politics and social media and what platform's better than the other and, who has the fastest car, who has the brightest flag. We should be trying our hardest to maintain a level of kindness to one another that supersedes all things. And we do it. We've done it many times. We've done it during every world war. We've done it during the terrorist attacks on 9/11. We do it when there are states of emergency, when there are fires in California, when there are floods, tsunamis, tornadoes. We come together because that's what we're supposed to do. It's not even a yes or no answer. It's that needs to happen. We have to do this stuff. No, we don't, but we do. And we come together. And if we could keep doing that, imagine how amazing life would be if we could all just keep doing that. bucking the financial system, bucking the political system, and just trying to love each other and show support and just listen. Because sometimes people just want to vent. Sometimes it's not even about getting an answer. Sometimes it's just about asking a question. Why do we do this? I chose this life? Are you sure? Yep. You have things to learn. You have experiences. You have to broaden consciousness. It's your job to broaden consciousness, to find things that people before you have never experienced or have and just didn't say anything about it. It's your job to pass that on to your children and your friends and your family. It's your job to do that every moment of your life. The essence of God is pure consciousness. And in that is understanding. And in that understanding is the creative arts. And I'm not talking about just drawing and painting and sculpting and things like that. I'm talking about all art, all of it. Everything we do is art. Whether you're sitting at a computer behind a desk, for 8 hours a day in a cubicle, or if you're out in the field digging trenches to put in new sewer pipes, creating a new spacecraft, or, making your child's lunch. We're all creators. We're conscious creators. And that's what we should be doing. That's what the essence of Source is all about. Maintaining yourself in a way that is effortlessness. So much love, as always. Leave a comment. I'll try to get back to you if I can. We got some fires going up here, so there's that.